put on display the traits that Democrats and some Republicans consider so jarring: the profound need for personal praise, the propensity to blame others, the lack of human empathy, the penchant for rewriting history, the disregard for expertise, the distortion of facts, the impatience with scrutiny or criticism. For years, skeptics expressed concern about how he would handle a genuine crisis threatening the nation, and now they know. Again, he bristles at the suggestion he didn't get this from moment one, but his own words, either he didn't get it or he deliberately downplayed it.
John, I think it's the latter, frankly, and maybe a bit of the former. It could be both, but he certainly was afraid of rattling the financial markets, which he treats as his political weather vane. And so while he was getting warnings about this, he was trying not to have it become too much of a conversation. It is true, as you know, that he did cancel a lot of flights from China, but and that was wise, a lot of experts say, since, and he did get criticized for it at the time. I understand why he's sensitive to that. That said, he has treated it as something of a mission accomplished moment, right? Where I did that and therefore this was great. He did that, and then the government proceeded to squander a lot of time, in part because he did not want to be talking about this publicly. And to your other question, he tends to look at these things only through the lens of how it affects him and how it is being played in the media. Those are his driving, animating impulses and forces, and you see it every day. You see it in part by the fact that he is now, since last Sunday, it's only been a week, he comes to the briefing room podium every day because Mike Pence had been there prior to that and was getting praise for how he was at least speaking publicly about it. None of this is what one would call ideal crisis leadership, but it is, I think, the best he can do.
And part of the issue is when he says something, does he mean it? Is it factual? We've talked about him recommending drugs out there that Tony Fauci has to come up and say, no, wait a minute, whoa, whoa.